think we need to think about how much time like we're spending trying to find like the perfect gift or the most thoughtful gift. Like I always like to give really thoughtful gifts, but what I've realised, I've spent so much time like trying to think and get the right gift within like my budget, like running around like a headless chicken, like trying to get it all done and just feeling really stressed. And what I've come to realise, that anybody that like really cares about you wouldn't want you to be this stressed, and most people like actually want your time. Maybe like it's okay to just not get somebody a good present, but actually to spend more time with the people that matter. I feel like one of the best Christmas presents you can give somebody is like, it is your time. You know, if there's somebody that you never have, you always kind of keep meaning to ring and you don't, or mean to, I don't know, message them or text them or actually meet up with them, like I feel like one of the most meaningful things you can do is actually stop wasting so much time trying to find the perfect gift and actually just like spend some time with that person. Tell them that you've been thinking about them, tell them how much they mean to you, like tell them how grateful you are to have them in your life. And the other thing is, I feel like Christmas cards and stuff shouldn't be given to everyone. Like, I don't mean to sound like some weird eco chick. It is just a lot of like trees and stuff being cut down just for the sake of card giving. It should be given to that like a neighbour who might not have no family or friends. They might have lost everyone, just to know somebody cares about them. Like, the holiday season can be really hard for some people and a lot of people are lonely, and yeah, I feel like Christmas cards and stuff shouldn't be given to everyone. They should be given to select few people who are maybe lonely at Christmas, and yeah, whether that's a neighbour or just if there's somebody, when I say that might be alone at Christmas, that comes to mind, like send them a Christmas card. The other way you give more at Christmas is like make sure you're signed up to be an organ donor. Like I think that's a really important thing to do, and if you can, give blood. Like I'm not preaching here, I've never give blood because I pass out every time I just have to have an injection. I've got this mass phobia, so I'm nobody to preach, but if it's something you've always wanted to do, like give blood, then do it. Give more to charity and stuff. I don't mean physical money, like if you don't have it to give. If you have it, then give it if it feels good, but sometimes it can just be like, if you've watched some of my other videos on like minimalism things and like my blog posts, like if you've worried about all the clutter and the excess from Christmas, just make sure you've gone through your house and anything that's in good enough condition, like just get rid of, give it to charity. Be aware of the severe weather emergency protocol. So that's basically anybody who's homeless when the weather drops to a certain temperature, just to make sure that if you see anybody out in the cold, to make sure they know where to go and where they can, you know, get overnight accommodation. Like here in Bournemouth a couple of weeks ago, it was in the minuses, so that was in place. So just kind of like make sure you know about this stuff. Like people were sharing on my Facebook, just make sure you share stuff like that and you help out where you can. And if you've got things like sleeping bags and stuff, like donate them to somebody that might need them. Like not everyone has a home this time of year, and I admit I don't always help out as much as I should or I could, because I sometimes worry that I don't have enough, but actually like I have plenty and my family and friends have plenty, and sometimes we just kind of need to remember that, and we don't have to give everything, but just give whatever feels right, like, but just give something. You know, like random acts of kindness, that's what you should do in December. Like if you literally can only afford like £1, then still give it. Like give £1 to like just a random charity that you've been thinking about. The other thing is, if you're buying presents for people you can't really afford to buy for, like I'd urge you not to, or cut down. Anyone who really cares about you wouldn't want you to be really stressed financially and to cripple yourself for buying them a present. And if they do, like, you need to reevaluate who's in your life, because I know anyone who really cares about me wouldn't want me to do that. Personally, when I feel like somebody cares about me, that is way more meaningful than any gift. And there's so many ways you can show you care about somebody which don't include spending money. You can give more by supporting a friend in their dreams. You know, if they're promoting their business on social media, like, share it. Or I know, like, sometimes the greatest gifts I've had this year is just when I've seen a friend subscribe to my channel or share a video, and I think that's relevant to anyone. Like, anybody you see doing something, like, supporting that, like, it's one of the best gifts you can probably give them. You know, I think sometimes people just want to know that somebody's rooting for them. For me, I have to remember that sometimes, like, giving is about making that phone call, or about, like, you know, playing with my kids. And I really need to think about how much time I'm spending, like, online shopping or running around. And if that means, like, I don't get as thoughtful gifts or as good gifts, then that's okay, because actually, like, I give by telling people how much I appreciate them, how much I love them. And if somebody needs, like, a really expensive gift for me to show that to them, that's pretty sad. And I just think nobody can value that much if they need a gift from you to value you. Like, I don't need gifts to know somebody loves me. This year I've realised the people who care about me because of the things they say and how they make me feel and their time, and it's never ever through gift giving. When I think of my happiest moments in life, it's never a moment where I thought, oh, that was so good because I got this gift. Like, never. It's always about how somebody makes you feel. So you want to give more in, like, at this Christmas time. Make somebody feel really good. I guess what I want to say in this video is, like, what have you done to make yourself feel proud? Something that makes me proud is, like, just getting off this, putting it down, putting the phone down, and, like, getting on the floor and playing with my children, because I'm somebody that can, because I have dreams of, like, you know, making it on YouTube and all these things. Sometimes I can get, like, a bit too engrossed in it all, and so sometimes it's simple as, like, just putting the phone down and actually spending good quality time with my kids. That can make me feel really proud. So I think it's just, like, saying to yourself, you know, what have I done this year to make myself feel proud, and then doing something. I'll be back next week with a new video, something a lot more light-hearted. I'm going to do a collab with one of my friends, so I hope you tune in again next week. Have a good week. Bye!